baby. Marbury, Dick Jones, and now they call me Fire.
So here we are today after Kendrick snapped. This is after the blip, if you will. Or actually, we're in the blip right now. He responded to Drake, his last two diss tracks, finally with Euphoria, and everybody is still talking today. Everybody is still weighing in. You're hearing from Mace and Cameron. You've heard from Gilly, uh, Rick Ross. Everybody is responding on this, and so it's still kind of split. But what you also have is people actually trying to analyze the lyrics, and they're coming up with different reasons, I would say, to downplay Kendrick's response.
What?
And first thing I like to say is, like, the reason why in my reaction I didn't really get into maybe his style of delivery as much is because I think when you get into that, then you almost miss, or you just naturally set yourself up to miss what is being said, the bars. And that's what's most important in that, because people, they like to clock the money and the fame and who has this many streams and everything. But then when these cats are going at each other and it's a battle, it's not about none of that. It's about the bars and what's being said and the impact of what's being said. So online today, one of the main aspects of Kendrick's response that drew a response from people is the fact that he's kind of telling Drake he can't say nigga no more. It's perceived that he's making fun of Drake for being biracial. So there's a post that posted on social media that's been making rounds. It's a picture of Kendrick, and it says, "This dude, who's married to a racially ambiguous woman that produced 2 mixed kids, got on the record and proceeded to diss Drake for being mixed. You cannot make this stuff up. We always accept mixed biracial people until it's a problem. Then the first thing we do is question their racial identity." And this is one thing that I noticed with the whole response to Kendrick and everybody trying to break down what he said and all that, is comprehension is low. And to me, it's crazy how people kind of simplify things in order for them to be able to understand it. Because the difference in this situation is real simple. I'm pretty sure Kendrick's wife doesn't go around using the word nigga or somewhat appropriating a whole culture for her benefit. It's not about Drake being half black, half white. It's about the way that you often see in society with a lot of biracial people, how they can kind of straddle the fence. They can kind of put a toe in the water. And some people may say, like, hey, that's a necessary part of life in a sense. So, you remember the old Dave Chappelle where he's like, oh, it's great to be phony sometimes, but this ain't that. And, that's a problem. And just because you're black and just because you're even half black, it still doesn't give you the right or a place to appropriate. And yes, black people appropriate things that are of black culture in a way and exploit things. And you see what a lot of these artists are disconnected from what it is to be black when they're able to play both sides. I think the main thing with the whole Kendrick diss, I said it on my review, is that in a way, I think that Kendrick and Drake, they don't have the same fan base. And I think a lot of fans are getting caught up in the different deliveries and presentations more than what's being said. But even despite the delivery, I really do not know how people have somehow missed all the bars in that Kendrick Lamar response. And the ball is still back in Drake's court. Drake has to respond to that. He is not off the hook. That was heat. This whole thing has really captivated just the whole rap world right now. You got everybody trying to jump in. It's pulling people in. It's like this whole battle has a gravitational pull to it. It's incredible. You even seen Gilly and Rick Ross getting into it a little bit online, and Sexy Red is somehow threw her hat in the ring because she feels slighted by Kendrick's response.
What?
And I just hope to God that she thinks better of it. She gets some real niggas around her, like, man, because unless she's using Drake's Ghost Rider, she don't need to be saying shit. But this is just real amazing time and shit in hip hop. Despite what your favorites are, who your biases are, this is just a real good time. And I want to stress that we can't dumb this down to light skin versus dark skin. Like, to me, or if you ask my opinion, these cats are spitting. and their way, the way that they do their thing today for their standard, like, yo, they're spit. And we got to appreciate that. And we got to stop trying to look at everything and try to dumb it down and make it less than what it is instead of taking it for exactly what it is. And it's okay. I know a lot of you have a problem with interpreting or, you know, being able to comprehend lyrics, but Kendrick really covered everything. He didn't miss a beat in his response. And we got to get out of our own way. I don't know. Let me know what y'all think down in the comments. If you haven't already, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. That'll let you know when I'm on here giving y'all that grease. And until next time, I'm out. Bye.